Hello. It's good to see you. Today we are going to be making a quick and easy and fun little recipe. It's called Christmas crack. And no, Santa has not gone off the deep end. This is a Christmas crack toffee. I've never made anything like it, but I found this recipe for it and it sounds super quick, super easy, and I thought this would be a fun little thing to share. I mean, you can enjoy this at any time. You don't have to wait for Christmas, and the good thing about this recipe is you can change this around and add different things to it. So this is going to be just like the base model. We're just going to do the basics, the basic Christmas crack, but you can swap out so many of these ingredients for whatever you want. Okay. I'm going to read you a little blurb about it. You are going to want to put this Christmas crack toffee on your must-make list this year. It takes sweet and salty to a whole new level, and it only takes 5 ingredients and 15 minutes to make. Now for this recipe, you're going to need approximately 50 saltine crackers, which I have my lovely little Savor It's crackers here from Aldi. You need a cup of salted butter, which I had to go out and buy. All I had was unsalted butter. You need 2 sticks of salted butter cubed. A cup of light brown sugar packed, which I have a big chunk of it here left over from another recipe. 2 cups of chocolate chips. I have these. I just grabbed a bag of Great Value mini semi-sweet chocolate chips. You're going to need 2 cups of these. I bought this bag a couple days ago at Lidl, these little milk chocolate morsels. Look at that. Somebody got into them. I probably don't even have a cup left in here. Actually, I need 2 cups. I definitely don't have 2 cups in here. One of the kids got into it and opened it up. So yeah, this won't work. So I have my semi-sweet chocolate chips, and then you're going to need 1/2 to 1 cup of M&Ms, or you can use chopped almonds or sliced almonds or chopped nuts, or you can top it with anything. You could even get like a candy cane and break it up and take the little chips and put it on there like peppermint bark. While I was at Walmart, I was looking. I wanted to use mini M&Ms, but they were totally out of the bags of mini M&Ms. So I bought several of these little Christmas tubes of mini M&Ms. So I'm thinking they're all red and green. But it's Christmas cracks, that's okay. This was the only version of mini M&Ms they had, so that's what I got. And I've already had to shoo 2 kids away from these who were trying to eat them. I had to shoo them away. It's not for you. The first thing we have to do is, it says you have to line a large jelly roll pan with aluminum foil. Well, I don't have a jelly roll pan, and I don't know how big they are, but I do have this, and I refer to this as my BAP, my big amazing pan. And so we're just going to use this and hope it's about the same size as a large jelly roll pan. We're going to line that with aluminum foil, and then we're going to spray the aluminum foil with the non-stick cooking spray, which I do have. We do that, and then you have to line the foil. You spray the foil with the spray, and then you're going to line it with crackers. You're just going to take saltines and put it on the pan. After we put the crackers in the pan, we're going to put the butter and the brown sugar in a pot. You want to stir it constantly, and then once that mixture has become nice and bubbly and it's changed to more of a caramel color, you want to remove the pan and pour it evenly over the crackers. Then you can spread it with like a butter knife, but it doesn't have to be perfect. Then we're going to bake that, and the mixture will spread out over the crackers as it bakes. That's when we get to add the chocolate chips and the M&Ms. So, but let's go ahead and start on that first thing, and that is getting the pan ready for the crackers. But before that, look, I don't know if you can see my pretty, it's like a bright star back here. This is actually a Christmas tree topper I found this morning at Target. Isn't it pretty? It was so pretty. I don't need it for a tree this year, but I wanted to put it up because it's so pretty. It's all lit up. And I found this angel. I got this at Walmart. Isn't it pretty? So my little angel. I haven't actually started decorating for Christmas yet. Usually I wait until the weekend after Thanksgiving to start, but I thought I would go ahead and put those up because I thought they were so cute. Yeah, all right. Sorry. I just wanted to show you that. I'll move the angel when we get ready to do the stuff in the pot because I don't want to mess it up. Me take a chance knocking it over or something. Okay, let's get started on the preparation of the BAP. All right, I have my big, amazing pan right here. This is a Wilton pan. It's just a great big old general purpose pan. And I have my Boulder heavy duty aluminum foil from Aldi. And I'm just going to go ahead and line the big pan with this foil. Okay, there we go. I don't think it has to be perfect. I'm not really worried about it. If anything gets on the pan, I'm going to wash it anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I've got my foil lining the big pan. And I have here some non-stick cooking spray. I'm going to just spray that on there. Okay. It is now coated with the cooking spray. The next step is to line this pan with crackers. We're just going to take our crackers here and just line it with these crackers. So again, this is called Christmas crack. I'm going to have a little room right there. I might try to break some crackers in half and put them along there. I have never made a snack with crackers like this before. Oops. They slide around on that foil and that non-stick cooking spray. Which it's non-stick, so that makes sense. It makes them slippery. Oops. These crackers are very crumbly. I'm just gonna stick them down in there somehow. I don't know that that's gonna work. I've made a mosaic, look. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. They said approximately 50. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit 50 on here. Okay. Okay. All right. So we've covered the pan. I think it's close enough to 50. I think we'll be okay. Now we have to get our caramel mixture ready to pour over these pretty crackers. We now have our saucepan here. I have my packed cup of light brown sugar. Festive. And this is what a cup of cubed salted butter looks like. have the oven set at medium-low heat, so we can start heating this up nice and slow. We need to melt all this butter, mix it with all this pretty sugar. It's nice light brown sugar. It says you need to stir constantly. I can already see a little bit of melting on the bottom. You have to be careful or you flick some of the brown sugar out like I just did. I don't guess it matters. It looks like potatoes or something. I think this is going to take a little more than 5 minutes to get this mixed and melted. They said 5 minutes. This is going to take more than 5 minutes. Here we go. It's definitely changing. It's easier to stir. Now it just looks like apple dumplings. Oh, isn't it pretty? Look at it. It smells wonderful. Oh, look how nice and smooth it is. We have a little bit more butter left to do. We have a little bit more left to melt, but we're getting there. I think it's starting to thicken up a little bit. I think all of the sugar is melted now too, or most of it. It has not come to a boil yet. I did turn the heat up a little bit, because we're now going on, I don't know, at least 10 minutes. It's all melted. Just got to bring it to a boil. We want it to boil for 3 minutes. Okay, now it's started to boil a little bit. You can see it's getting a little bubbly. I have to keep stirring it though. Sounds weird. That sounds funny now. Sounds like a witch's brew. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble. That was double, double toil and trouble. Fire burn and cauldron bubble or something like that. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm gonna let it do this for 3 minutes, roughly, or until I get tired. Okay, I'm going to stir this a little more, and then we will get ready to transfer this bubbly mixture to our crackers in the pan. All right, we're back with the crackers and our mixture here, and it says to pour it over the crackers evenly, but it doesn't have to be perfect, and you can spread it out with a knife. We'll just use this thing. Okay. I'm just going to take my little spoon spatula thing here. Spread it out. Oops, get down there. These little pieces of cracker are being ornery. That's all right. It doesn't have to be even, it said. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, it's starting to cool. I'm not going to spread it anymore. Okay. We're going to place this pan in the oven and bake it for 7 to 9 minutes at 325 degrees Fahrenheit. And then we'll come back and see what it looks like. Here we have our crackers with the toffee over the top. It's been in the oven for about 8 minutes. It's nice and bubbly and hot. And now we're going to take our 2 cups of chips. My hands are clean. I'm just going to sprinkle these over the top. And now we're going to take our spatula, and you can see that the chips are starting to melt. So we're just going to take our spatula and kind of spread them around. Ooh. You have to work fast while they're warm. Wow. Look at them go. Oops. My pan is trying to go. You know, don't grab the pan forgetting it's very hot. I've done that, and I think we've all done that at least once. You get into what you're doing and you forget. Okay, bring it around. I'm trying to get everything. I kind of like leaving some of the corner ones not completely covered. Get a little piece without as much chocolate on it. Okay. Well, that melted beautifully. Look at that. that smells wonderful. So we've got our chocolate there. And that's all we have to do with that. Now I'm going to take some of my mini M&Ms here. And we're just going to sprinkle some little M&Ms over the top. I think that's good enough. We'll just do the one tube. Now you're supposed to put this in the freezer for 15 minutes, but I can tell you now my freezer is not big enough for this big, amazing pan. All I'm going to be able to do is stick it in the refrigerator. So I'm going to do that. And then we will come back and see what it looks like. The Christmas crack has now chilled in the refrigerator for about a half hour. What I did was I turned the thermostat way down so it was as cold as it could get while it was in the refrigerator. And it seems to have firmed up nicely. So, you know, if you don't have room in your freezer, perhaps you could try just making your refrigerator as cold as possible while your Christmas crack is chilling in the fridge. I don't know, just a thought. Let's see. Does it just, I want to see if it just breaks away. No. Let's see what we were supposed to do. Break pieces off the foil and store in an airtight container for 1 to 2 weeks. So you're supposed to just break it, I guess. My hands are clean. I'm just getting pieces. Of course, I guess that's what it's supposed to do. I'm going to try to get up under it. Yeah, okay, don't use that. I'll try something a little more rigid. I broke my crackers. Oh, I see. You just pick up the foil and then you just peel it away from the foil and break it. Okay. Oh, okay. You can just break it like that. And see, you can see some of the toffee stuff is on the underside. And then, of course, we have the layer of toffee under there and then the chocolate. So I'm going to break this up. I haven't tried it yet. I'm going to break it up and then we're going to try a little bit. We have our little pieces of Christmas crack. Look at that. And it breaks very easily. I found that, you know, once you kind of get into the middle of it, it comes apart very easily. Oh my gosh, isn't it cute? You can see the layer of chocolate and the layer of toffee. Smells good. Smells delicious. Let's try this. So I have just a little triangle piece here. Oh my God, that is good. That is good. And the cracker stays crunchy. It's very crunchy. So you get the saltiness from that salted butter and the saltine cracker, but you also get all that sweetness from that toffee and that chocolate. Oh my word. Oh, it's delicious. That is delicious. And you could do this so many different ways. You could use graham crackers, Ritz crackers, really any kind of cracker. You could get different types of chips. You could do butterscotch, white chocolate, dark chocolate, whatever. You know, you could do any of those. You could mix them up. You could top it with chopped nuts or peppermint, like candy cane bits. It's fabulous. So it is amazing. I will say though, it's a bit rich. Plus, I may or may not have had a few M&Ms, while I was waiting for this stuff to cool. So I'm a little full right now, but it's beautiful. It's wonderful. And if you keep it in an airtight container, it's good for 1 to 2 weeks. Not that I think it's going to last that long. I'm going to make some of this as a little dessert. I'm even going to make some for Thanksgiving, I think. Just an interesting little dessert. I'm going to try to make some with butterscotch chips and maybe some chopped nuts or something for Thanksgiving, and then just do maybe Ritz crackers or Townhouse crackers as the base, and then do the toffee. I think that's going to be fantastic. But yeah, Christmas crack. I'm going to put the recipe for this basic bit here in the description. Super easy to make. The hardest part was just doing the toffee, just making sure it doesn't burn. That was the hardest part, and that was so easy too. It was no big deal. So even if you've never really cooked or baked before, I think this would be a great recipe to start with. It's quick and easy, and it's so good, and I bet anyone would love to have some of this. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed seeing this Christmas crack. It turned out beautiful. I love it. It smells so good, and it tastes wonderful. I hope you have a wonderful day. Do try this recipe. And if you've never tried to cook or bake before, just go for it. The recipe tells you every step, everything you need to know. Thank you so much for being here and for watching. I will see you again really soon.